Three employees that you may have seen around the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society have an important job inside and outside of the shelter.
In tonight's Eye on Kelloland, Sydney Hoyer tells us how humane officers make a difference in the community.
Taryn McLean has been passionate about animals her whole life.
I've always wanted to work with animals, and I like saving animals. That's my favorite part, is the rescue side of things.
When a humane officer job opened up at the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society, McLean took the opportunity.
I worked as like a kennel employee for a little bit, and I had a friend who was in the humane officer role and was looking for someone, so we interviewed and I kind of jumped right in.
That's how she went from working with dogs to working with wild animals like ducklings, bats, and more.
Our calls vary from like bite reports, stray animals, wildlife. There's a few neglect or like abuse cases from time to time.
But the officers work with the shelter for a reason. McLean is there to help with some animals at the Humane Society who may need a little extra attention.
There might be a day where we got 0 calls and we're helping out in the shelter with the behavior dogs and play groups.
They deal with a lot of like our behavior dogs, so they help them by like taking them on walks, kind of introducing them to new things, kind of getting them more comfortable around other animals or just more comfortable in the shelter setting.
2 dogs currently at the shelter have been impacted by the humane officers. Alex was a stray that the officers caught and brought to the shelter.
A lot of what we get are stray animals without identification, so make sure that your pets have their tags on, that they're up to date on their rabies, that they're microchipped and their registration's up to date.
Tubbs is a behavior dog that the officers have worked with during her time at the shelter.
We kind of can get more of an understanding on if dogs are comfortable with other dogs or just kind of introducing them to other dogs too in a safer manner.
Aside from working directly with animals, humane officers help to educate the community.
We went to the library like last week and got to meet with a bunch of different kids with a dog, which was really fun to teach them about pet ownership and kind of what we do.
An important aspect of pet ownership as summer approaches is making sure pets are safe in the heat, something that officers can be called to check on if a pet is not properly taken care of.
Making sure that you're taking care of your pets, that they're staying hydrated and cool, whether that's running your air conditioner, getting a little pool in the yard, stuff like that, just to make sure that they're not overheating.
With Eye on Kelloland, I'm Sydney Hoyer.